Everybody, welcome back to Fourth Down and D. I'm your host, D. Capri, and I'm glad that you are joining me back. Brand new season. Man, do we have a lot to discuss. It's going to be insane, y'all. I hadn't been here for a while, but we got a brand new coach. I ain't going to lie. The Dennis Allen coaching pick, I wasn't a big fan of, like, when they first, started talking about Dennis Allen, because I wanted something brand new. I knew Sean Payton had walked away and Drew Brees is gone, and we just needed something fresh and new. So it wasn't a sexy pick when they picked Dennis Allen. I wasn't against it. I just didn't. I wanted like a high-flying offensive coordinator, something crazy. We needed something nuts for the Saints, but I thought he was going to come in mundane. He was going to kind of keep the same DNA. Boy, was I wrong. And it's hard for me to say, man. I was wrong. Dennis Allen came in like the uncle with money. He came in and said, hey, nieces and nephews, what y'all want? That's what we gonna get. So we came in, the first thing he did was bring home our hometown heroes. Now, Tyrann Mathieu had been begging for years to come home. Like, people said he wanted to come home a long time ago, and people didn't really want him to come home because of, the things that he had gotten to when he was here, so forth and so on. Man, he's a grown man now. This dude is doing all kind of wonderful things in the community. I was so happy when he was touring the facility because I knew then he was on his way home. And when he came home, Jarvis Landry, let me tell y'all something about Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry, I'm going to say it just like this. He has the best hands in the league. And if you disagree with me, you ain't been watching Jarvis Landry. To catch some of the passes that Baker was throwing at him, man, and his leadership is untouched. Let me tell y'all something. Jarvis almost drug Cleveland Browns to the playoffs. Can you listen to me? Listen to the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs. That's like one of the worst franchises in the history of franchises. And he almost drugged them to the playoffs with all the controversy, all the craziness that was going on. He almost put them on his back and drugged to the playoffs. His leadership is second to none. So to have that in our locker room, man, I'm excited. Also, the wide receiver room got so much better with the draft. Everybody I know was screaming for Chris Olave. Everybody. And guess what Dennis said? We get Chris Olave. That's what y'all want. That's what we're going to get. So we went and got Chris Olave. And now the wide receiver room is looking like, from Marquez being the number one, we got MT back. We got Chris Olave. We got Marquez adding to the talent. We got his name is not Harris anymore. It's Hardy. Hardy adding to what we have. And all of a sudden, our D wide receiver room is now an A-. Now, the only reason I say minus is because I want to see what Michael Thomas does with his ankle, because it's a hard injury to recover from. He's doing so well. So I'm excited about all of that. Question marks. What are our question marks? And we're going to have time to break it down before the season, but the O-line. Everybody, take a moment of silence. Rest in peace to Teron Armstead's career, because I don't care anymore. He went down to Miami to be a rapper, not to win championships. So we broke up, and I'm fine with that. Bye, Teron. So it looks like we're going to have James Hurst starting at left tackle. We drafted Trevor Penning in the draft this year. Listen, I didn't know about Trevor, but people were coming to my mentions on Twitter and saying, hey, D, you got to know about this kid. This kid is good. He's pancaking. Listen, I'm fine with all of that. All I want to see is Eric McCoy be healthy, because he's a huge part of what we do. And also, if Cesar Ruiz is just an inch better than what he was last year, we are going to be fine on O-line. But Cesar, believe it or not, he holds the key, because last year was just absolutely ridiculous. It was like I was out there playing. And it was not fun to watch at all. Jameis is going to be fine. Everybody is worried about if Jameis is going to turn back into 30 interception Jameis. Nah, I just feel like he's past that. I feel like he's very intelligent. And I feel like that his talent is enough to get us to where we need to go. We have so much talent around him until I'm not even concerned He's going to find an open man because people talk about Jameis like he's some kind of weirdo, quirky, not good quarterback. Jameis is very talented. That has never been a question. He has a huge arm and he can make the plays. The problem is that we didn't have any talent around him, and he still had us at a 5-2, 5-3 record before he went down last year. So I'm not concerned about that. Now, we're going to talk about in the future about the Alvin Kamara stuff, about the suspension. Do I think he deserves suspension? Yes, but nothing more than 2-3 games. I ain't being biased. It's just what it is, man. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Deshaun Watson, the bullet that we dodged. And we'll talk about that on future episodes. But it's good to be back, y'all. Y'all see I got some new stuff around me, too. Yeah, we're trying to up the production value around here. Make sure y'all tune in. It was good being back. We will talk in the future. Next week, we are covering Alvin Kamara. We're going to talk about Jameis in depth, and we're going to look at some of his numbers also. And then we're going to go to the defensive side of the ball. We extended to Mario Davis, which is very, very huge. But what are we going to do at the other linebacker position? That's a good question, D. See y'all next week. 4th down and D. Go Saints. Peace.